I'm your host, Kunyang. Well, it's getting really hot outside, and I'm sure you're busy making vacation plans. Well, whatever you think your ideal plans would be, stay with us for an hour of fun on the Contenders. Let's welcome today's contenders onto our stage. Welcome to our stage. Thank you for joining us. We have the Balut team, Rob Choi and Jason Park. Balut is a Filipino delicacy, isn't it?
Yes,
it is. It's a chicken egg with a stillborn fetus. So like you eat it a couple days before it hatches after you boil it. And the juices are really good, but I know it kind of sounds disgusting, but it's actually very good.
Well, I'm sure it is very good. And, so you named yourselves after a Filipino dish. Is it because you have experience in the Philippines?
Yeah, I lived there when I was young, and he has a lot of Filipino friends.
About 90% of my friends are Filipinos.
So that's our connection, really.
I see.
Otherwise,
yeah. That's great. Good luck to you today, and thank you for joining us. Now, going against the Balut team, we have the Seba team, Julie Cho and Sebastian Pignolo. Welcome, and tell us a bit about yourselves.
Hi, my name is Julie Cho. I'm working for the chemicals.com in the chemical trading company in Seoul.
My name is Sebastian Pignolo. I'm working for the French embassy in Seoul.
And Seba is short for your name, and also something else?
Right, Seba bien, it means how are you in French, and Seba means I'm fine. So, yeah, we said I'm fine. Seba.
So we have a little bit of Filipino and a little bit of French today on our show. Well, good luck to all of you. Now let us begin the quiz. In this first section, we will be giving you 10 multiple choice questions. You'll be given 5 seconds to answer per question. And if you get all 10 correct, you get 50 bonus points. If you get something wrong, we have to give you the sum of points up to that point. And if you're unsure about a certain question along the way, you can call out chance just once, and we'll take away 2 of the incorrect choices, and of course that gives you a better chance at the correct answer. So Balut, if you're ready, please choose among question sets Q, U, I, and Z.
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 Okay, we'll go with question set Z. Number 1. Of the following, which is not a color used for automobile license plates in Korea? 1 green, 2 yellow, 3 purple, 4 orange.
Go ahead. That would be number 3, purple.
I gather you like the easy beating we're having today, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We go to question 2. Of the following, which is considered a foul? 1 field goal, 2 dribble, 3 travel, 4 goaltending. Balut, answer please.
3, traveling.
Doesn't hurt to be careful. We go to question 3. Of the following, what animal is the main character in the children's classic, Black Beauty? 1 dog, 2 rabbit, 3 cat, 4 horse.
4, horse.
And we go to question number 4. Of the following, which is an incorrect match between a movie and its backdrop? 1, Speed, Los Angeles. 2, Notting Hill, London. 3, Lyon, Paris. 4, 8 Mile, Detroit.
3.
And we go to question 5. Of the following, which is not an animal with a pouch? 1, kangaroo. 2, platypus. 3, wombat. 4, koala.
Number 2.
Question number 6. Of the following, which is the smallest country? 1, El Salvador. 2, Belize. 3, Panama. 4, Costa Rica.
Costa Rica?
Yeah, okay.
2, Belize.
Well, this was a tough one. El Salvador is the smallest country. You end this section, Balut, with 50 points. Now, Seba, you have a choice between question sets Q, U, and I. Which will you have?
Q.
Okay. We will go with question set cue number 1. Of the following, the Tour de France is a race of what? 1. Marathon, 2. Cycling, 3. Yachting, 4. Swimming.
2.
And Seba, I know you're from France, so have you had a chance to see the races?
Yes, in the south of France.
Were you ever a part of it?
Yeah.
You actually rode in one?
Yeah.
Wow.
But in fact, my parents are from the south of France, so I get the chance to see the cycling.
Oh, wow, that's great. Well, we go to question 2. In which of the following times are the small hand and big hand of the clock closest to each other? 1. 1:30, 2. 3:40, 3. 11:50, 4. 5:50. Answer please, Seba.
Number 3.
And we go to question 3. Of the following, which country is not a republic? 1. Brazil, 2. Denmark, 3. Germany, 4. Sri Lanka.
We will
If you're
have
not sure,
chance.
we'll take away 2 of the incorrect choices. Please make your final selection.
Well, number 2.
Yeah, the 2 Denmark.
Denmark is a kingdom. You knew the answer, Seba, didn't you?
Yeah.
You had to pause a little while.
Yeah,
We
it's a
go to question
kingdom,
4.
it's a kingdom.
Of the following, Notre Dame in Paris is an example of which style of architecture? 1. Baroque, 2. Renaissance, 3. Art Nouveau, 4. Gothic.
4.
Question number 5. Of the following, which is a technology that aids in gathering information about a person without knowledge? 1. Spyware, 2. Software, 3. Middleware, 4. Hardware. Final answer, please, Seba.
Spyware?
Number 1.
That ties you with your opponents, the ballot team, and we go to question 6. Of the following, which food is the most abundant in beta-carotene? 1. Eggplant, 2. Broccoli, 3. Cabbage, 4. Carrot.
4.
Number 2.
Final answer? Actually, the correct answer is the carrot. And you end this section with a tie, Ballot and Seba, at 50 points. Now, the second section is where we get to see how well you guys work together. Ballot, if you're ready, please take your position next to me. Your pre-chosen category that you will be having 100 seconds to go through, we'll give you 20 words, of course, from that section, is Roman mythology. Who is your favorite character?
The god of death, Pluto.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I think he's cool.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, thanks.
No.
Biggest planet.
Jupiter.
The Greek hero, the big guy. He like did the 12 things. He's like, you know, the big guy.
Aeneas.
No.
Hercules.
Yeah. This is Athena, the goddess of wisdom.
Minerva.
God of war.
Ares. Rome.
Bar.
Oh.
Chocolate.
Mars.
This is that email account.
Juno.
This is the little baby with the wings.
Cupid.
This is closest planet to the sun.
Mercury.
This is the mythology about the founding of Rome.
Romulus and Remus, or
The other one.
the Aeneid.
This is the two-faced god.
Two-faced god.
Yeah, he was two-faced god.
I don't know what it is.
Pass.
Skip it.
This is David Koresh. What is that? What is his whole thing?
Cult.
This is the guy who wrote the Inferno.
Dante.
This is the guy with the wolf, the baby. You said already, the founding of Rome.
Oh, Romulus.
Okay. This is the painter. He painted Venus.
Venus. Michelangelo?
No. This is like he wrote. It's like really flowery. Never pass. This is the god of wine. The drink, the Korean drink.
Oh, Bacchus.
Okay, this is pass. This is the planet with the rings.
Saturn.
This is pass. This is oil, something oil.
Great job, Balut team. You didn't get to the goddess of harvest, Ceres, and you passed on the group of the gods together, the pantheon.
Oh.
And Botticelli was the guy who painted the Venus. You end the section with 180 points.
Venus
Congratulations. Now, Seba, if you're ready, please take your position. And your chosen category was piano music. And is that because you're such a great pianist?
Not because I'm listening to a lot of music artists. So I like piano very much. Every kind. Jazz, classic, every kind.
Really?
I hope my partner also.
I'm not.
Well, we'll see. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
It's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. What is?
A scale.
Yeah, but part of the scale,
Pass.
pass. So you just pronounce the word. Do, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do.
Scale.
Yeah. Mistake. Night.
Midnight.
No, pass. The mistake. Piano has 3 or 2 on the bottom.
3 or 2 what?
At the piano, you can. There is a soft one. You know, for the piano, there is the key and the bottom of the piano. There's 3 kinds.
Pedal.
Yeah, right. Nin symphony.
Huh?
Deaf.
Oh, a Beethoven.
Yes. C, letter C. It's this instrument. You can have a piano with other instrument.
Instrument.
Yeah. No, pass.
Cat.
Okay. The title of the movie. The instrument I play.
Piano.
Yeah. The Lake of Swarm. It's not Stravinsky. It's another Russian composer.
Rachmaninoff.
No. 3 nationalities.
Stravinsky.
No. Pass. Pass. French composer. G.
G.
Yeah.
D. Debussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Debussy.
Debussy. Okay. Pass.
Actually, this was a pretty tough list to go through, lover of music or no, because you have to describe each of these musical things. You passed on, you almost got to, I think, Tchaikovsky. You stopped with Stravinsky, but yes, Tchaikovsky was who we were going for. And with the instruments in a group together, concerto was he was looking for. You did a good job. You end this section with 100 points. However, Balut is in the lead with 180 points. This is the section where Kim Jun-sung will come out with the questions. Let's welcome him. Pretty tough category we had.
Yeah, it seemed like from the very first section, we had actually harder than usual questions. My consolations to both teams. But since you guys are, I guess, on even ground in those terms, we'll just go on to the next round, and let me give you the rules. This next round is a round of 15 non-multiple choice questions. Each question is worth 30 points, so that's 450 points in total. And the first team that buzzes in can answer, and if the team gets the answer wrong or cannot answer the question at all, then the question will go over to the other team, and you have 5 seconds to answer. And when both teams are not able to arrive at the answer, then we will give you a spelling hit.
And of course, please pause before you share your answer with us. I will have to call out your team names first, okay? So why don't we go with question number 1?
Okay, question number 1. is about a country. Last month, the president of this country visited Britain on a full state occasion for the first time in more than 100 years. The last time its leader came to visit Britain was in 1874, when the daughter of Tsar Alexander II had just married the then Duke of Edinburgh. What is this country?
Seba?
Russia?
And with that, Seba, you're on your way to catching up. 130 versus Balut's 180 points. And we go to question 2.
Okay, question number 2 is about music. In Wagner's work, Die Valkyrie, sorry about that, the character Brunilda is usually played by a portly diva, and in the final act, she sings the fire song, hence, this ain't over until the fat lady sings. This is a dramatic work where music is a dominant part of the performance.
Balut.
Opera?
And let's go to question 3.
Okay, number 3 is about a palace. As great trees are being planted within the grounds of this palace, a wine that is named after this palace will be produced in 2006. Built for Louis XIV, this is a large...
Balut.
Versailles?
Balut.
Versailles?
Seba is shocked. He didn't answer his own question.
It has been in March.
Balut, very glad you got that answer, but please pause until I call out your team name. We just want to get the crediting right.
Of course.
Okay, and we go to question 4.
Okay, number 4, about health. This lethal gas plays a vital role in the digestive system, says researchers. They say this as a treatment could cut the amount of time patients spend in the hospital after operations and help people with certain digestive disorders. This is produced by the incomplete burning of fossil fuels. What is this?
Seba.
O2?
Balut, it's your chance to answer, and please finish the question.
What is this toxic gas?
Balut, 5 seconds.
Carbon monoxide?
Balut.
Carbon monoxide.
Yeah, it helped to have toxic gas at the end. And we go to question 5.
Okay, number 5 is about material. The Environmental Protection Agency asked the DuPont company for evidence of whether its non-stick pans emit the toxic chemical C8. DuPont used 6-8 as a surfactant and processing aid to manufacture this. This is a plastic with non-stick properties that is used as a coating, for example, for cookware. What is this?
Balut.
Pyrex?
Seba, it's your chance to answer. 5 seconds. Why don't we take a look at the spelling hint? Balut.
Teflon?
And we go to question 6.
Okay, question number 6 is about a computer. A U.S. federal court has overturned a ruling which would have forced Microsoft to incorporate Sun Microsystems, this technology, into Windows.
Balut.
Java?
That is the programming language. And Seba, I want to encourage you, buzzing quickly. Your opponents are very fast with the buzzer. And we go to question 7.
Okay, number 7 is about a title. Scriptwriter George Axelrod has died at the age of 81. He was nominated for an Oscar for this movie. The opening scene has Audrey Hepburn window shopping at this famous jewelry store at 6 in the morning.
Balut.
Or Breakfast at Tiffany's?
We were looking for the title of the movie. Breakfast at Tiffany's is what we were looking for. And we go to question 8.
Okay, question number 8 is about an island. French President Jacques Chirac has called for a yes vote in a referendum on autonomy in this island as the government...
Seba.
Corsica.
Oh, we had some Korean questions for you.
Okay.
Like what color plate? You know, they don't have purple.
Right.
All right, number 9 is about word. Foreign terms that are familiar to the Japanese people include document, leadership, project, and full-time, which are all words that are related to office work. Among these words, this was selected as number 1. This is a mental, emotional, or physical strain caused, for example,
Balut.
Stress?
Yes. Something we all know very well, and we go to question 10.
Okay, number 10 is a quote. Hillary Clinton says in her recent book, Living History, that a woman is like this. This quote reminds the reader of another saying, a woman is like this. Nobody knows how strong it is until it is drowned in boiling water. What is this?
Why don't we take a look at the hint? Think about it. Its strength is something that is known only after it is dropped, drowned in boiling water, placed in boiling water.
It tastes very strong when it is boiled in water.
Ballot.
Teabag.
There you go.
And I suppose you haven't flipped through her book yet?
No.
Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Why don't we get to 11?
Number 11 is about people. Olympic 400 meters champion Kathy Freeman from Australia is considering retirement. She is the first to have run as a last torch carrier for these people during the 2000 Olympics in Sydney. What?
Ballot.
The Aborigines?
And Seba, you're having a tough time buzzing in on time. And we get to question 12.
Okay, number 12 is about a writer. On June 25th, the world marked the 100th anniversary of the birth of this person, whose relevance has not only endured but increased with time. He is the author of such classics as Animal Farm and 1984.
Ballot.
George Orwell?
And did you know that his real name is Eric Blair?
No. I tend to mix up Orson Welles with George Orwell, so
Yeah.
it's the wrong question. Yeah. I don't think anybody. Did you know his real name was Eric Blair?
No idea.
No, I had no idea.
No idea, right?
Did you know that?
I have no idea.
George Orwell has a better ring to it, don't you think?
Yeah.
Anyway, we go to question 13.
All right, question number 13 is about geography. An explosives-laden ship seized off of Greece had documents linking it to a non-existent firm. It is possible terrorist links would be investigated. It had apparently been sailing around the sea for 6 weeks. What is this inland sea of Europe, Asia, and Africa?
Europe, Asia, and Africa? Ballot.
Mediterranean?
Seemed too easy, didn't it? And we go to question 14.
Okay, number 14 is about communication. It is a little different from other cafes in Paris. The customers seem to gesture a little more than usual, and the waiters and waitresses gesture back. The cafe is unusually quiet. This is communication by gestures used by or to people who are hearing impaired. What is this?
Ballot.
Oh no. Mime? You know, France, mimes?
Sabah, 5 seconds. Why don't we take a look at the hint?
Sign
Ballot.
language. Sign language.
Oh no, and we go to the last question.
Okay, number 15 is about group. A study found traces of radioactive waste in salmon. The tests were commissioned by this environmental campaign group. It was founded in 1971 by a small group opposed to nuclear weapons testing by the U.S. in Alaska with a small boat. What is its non-profit organization?
Ballot.
Greenpeace?
That was a strong ending to a very strong game, Ballot team. You end the section with 570 points. Great job. Congratulations. Sabah, this proved to be a pretty tough match for you, but it was great having you on. What do you want to say to your supporters?
Well, their team was really great, so we could not catch up their speed. Yeah, it's a little bit sad, but it's okay. We had fun.
Thank you very much for joining us. And now, Ballot team, you're going to come back and join us for the final section. Are you guys prepared?
Absolutely.
Hope so.
All right, we'll be right back after this. Now let us welcome back the Kunyang team. Welcome back to our stage, Swon Sumin and Dan Leonard. It's good to have you guys back. This is your attempt at win number 3. What would your friends and family say upon seeing your 2 wins?
A lot of people called me, and I enjoyed to be a superstar, and I want to keep enjoying that.
Oh.
And I'm so glad that my brother and sister could come along with us, with me. They are sitting behind.
I see. So they're here to support you.
Yeah.
And my students have been really rooting for me, but I think that's just because they want me to go far away for a really long time.
Okay. Well, Kunyang team, it's great to have you here. Good luck to all of you. Now let us get to the quiz. Now, in this final section, we'll give you 5 categories of questions, 5 questions each, worth 10 to 50 points. What are our categories today?
Okay, today's categories are summer drinks, lots of isms, people and places, who said it, and everyday colors.
And, of course, all fascinating categories I get to pick, and I will pick summer drinks for 10 points. This originally came from the Kalahari Desert region in Africa. A 2-cup serving of this contains many important nutrients from vitamins A, B6, and C to potassium. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the largest one ever grown was 262 pounds. Balut.
Cactus.
Actually, the chance to answer will go over to the Kunyang team, and I will finish. It is interesting because the average this is 92% water. This is a large fruit with a hard green skin and very juicy pink, red, or yellow flesh, and it's sweet. What is this? Kunyang, 5 seconds. Kunyang.
Watermelon.
And actually, I've actually seen a watermelon that has black skin. They developed it in the provinces in Korea. Tasted just as sweet as regular green-skinned watermelons.
It's like a watermelon version of 흑돼지.
Yeah. Like,
That means black boar in Korean, sorry.
no, black pig.
Pig? Yeah, pig.
And Kunyang, it's good to see you on the board. Now, Kunyang, you get to choose.
Okay, lots of idioms for 10 points.
Lots of isms for 10
Ism,
points.
Okay, for 10 points. Though I've worked many years to make marriage more equal, I never expected to take advantage of it myself. In 2000, Gloria Steinem, who once...
Kunyang.
Feminism.
Yes. And of course, this is the movement of the political, social, and educational equality of women with men. And Kunyang, please answer after I've called out your team name.
Of course.
Thank you very much. And Balut, I'd like to see you on the board. Let's see you buzz in. And Kunyang, you get to choose.
Okay, let's keep going with lots of ism for 20 points.
Lots of isms, 20 points.
Okay, for 20 points. In 1874, French art critic Louis Leroy coined this term in a satirical review of a private exhibition.
Kunyang.
Surrealism.
Balut, it's your chance to answer, and he'll finish the question.
Of a private exhibition of paintings by a group. He did not apply it to Degas, Renoir, or Paul Cézanne. He was prompted to use this term in part by a modest and sketchy harbor scene called Blank Sunrise by Monet. These painters were considered radical in their time. This is a movement in painting that originated in France.
Balut.
Impressionism.
And with that, you have even the score, 20 points. Balut, you get to choose.
Summer drinks for 20.
Summer drinks for 20 points. On June 13th, Naples police busted 6-year-old Abigail Wardeen for selling this without a city permit. The story filtered through the news wires. Even Naples Mayor Bonnie McKenzie bought this from the small setup. Embarrassed city officials ended up waiving the Kunyang.
Lemonade.
They waived the $35 permit fee for her. And of course, that is the yellow, kind of sweet, lemony based drink. Kunyang, you get to choose.
Let's stick with summer drinks for 30.
Okay, summer drinks for 30 points. Summer is the key beer selling season, and brewers have been making seasonal beer literally for centuries. But this White Plains-based beer company has never changed its recipe for the summer. Blank will always be blank, says a spokesman. It has only changed its packaging on a seasonal basis. This summer, it is selling its beer in a space-age looking aluminum bottle in the US. What is this Europe's largest brewery from the Netherlands? Kunyang.
Netherlands. Carlsberg. No.
Ballot, 5 seconds. Ballot.
Heineken.
And Ballot, you've taken the lead, 50 points versus Kunyang's 40. It's a very close game. You get to choose.
Stick with it.
Summer drinks for 40.
Staying with the category summer drinks, 40 points. Hot tea in the heat of summer? In Morocco, this tea is not only a popular beverage, but is representative of the culture and values of its people. It is customary to serve this in intricately detailed glasses after meals, at social gatherings, and at special religious or political events. Moroccans jokingly call this Moroccan whiskey. This is green tea plus sugar and a plant used for flavoring. What is this sweet tea? So we've got the green tea, sugar, and something added. A dash of something which gives it a very refreshing twist. Ballot.
Mint tea?
And Ballot, you get to choose.
Okay. Summer drinks for 50.
Summer drinks, closing the category, 50 points. The white wines better complement the lighter foods we tend to eat in the summer. The lower alcohol content means the body doesn't dehydrate and overheat quickly. Gives a refreshing feeling, something we all want in summer. They are also best served chilled. One of the most thirst-quenching of wines is this from Germany. This is a fruity, dry to sweet white wine produced Kunyang.
Zinfandel.
Ballot, it's your chance to answer, and I'll finish the question. White wine produced from a white grape grown mainly in Germany. What is this, Ballot? 5 seconds. Ballot?
Riesling?
Yes. From German, this is the alteration of the obsolete Riesling.
Isms for 30, please.
You want to go with isms for 30 points.
Okay, for 30 points. A German rock band, Böse Onkels, which translates as evil uncles, admitted they had written a racist song more than 20 years ago, but said they had long distanced themselves from any right-wing followers. They say...
Kunyang?
Nazism.
The chance to answer will go over to the Ballot team, and please finish the question.
They said they had arranged concerts against this. This is a modern-day movement that promotes the idea that a supposed race of Aryans is superior to all other races and that genocide is justifiable. What is this?
Ballot, 5 seconds. Ballot?
Fascism.
This is a modern-day movement. Kunyang?
National Socialism.
Ballot, 5 seconds. Ballot?
Skinheads?
Well, We were looking for neo-Nazism, modern day. And why don't we go with people and places, 10 points. In Greek legend, the Trojan War is a famous war waged by the Greeks against the city of Troy. Legendary accounts of the war traced its origin to a golden apple inscribed "For the fairest." The award to Aphrodite, goddess of love, by this person secured for him the favor. Kunyang.
Zeus.
Balut, it's your chance to answer, and I'll finish the question. Aphrodite, goddess of love, by this person secured for him the favor of the goddess and the love of the beautiful Helen of Troy. His name is the same as the capital of France. What is the name of this person and city? Balut, 5 seconds. Balut.
Paris.
Yes. Paris got to choose. And Balut, you get to choose.
People are the ism.
Isms for 40, please.
Isms, 40 points.
Okay, 40 points. In February, a complex of angular buildings and a spire designed by Berlin-based architect Daniel Libeskind was reportedly chosen as the plan for the World Trade Center site. He is one of the most aggressive of this kind of group. He loves to yoke together wildly disparate images. This
Balut.
Modernism?
Kunyang, it's your chance to answer. He'll finish the question.
This is a term used to designate a multitude of trends in the arts, philosophy, religion, technology, and many other areas since the mid-1980s. What is this?
Kunyang, 5 seconds. Kunyang.
Eclecticism.
Balut.
Postmodernism.
Yes. We're having trouble with the prefixes today with the ism section.
It may not it may not seem like anything, but there's a 50-year gap between, post and neo, whatever field you're talking about. So, anyways.
And Balut, you get to choose.
Isms for 50.
Closing the category, lots of isms, 50 points.
Okay, for 50 points. As a social phenomenon, this is essentially modern, that first came to being in an era of acute national rivalries and imperialism beginning in the 19th century. It has been encouraged by mass communication, originally by cheap newspaper. This is an ism derived from a French soldier under Napoleon Bonaparte due to his fanatical zeal for his emperor. It is now expressed to exaggerated exaggerated and aggressive nationalism. What is this?
Kunyang.
Jingoism.
Balut, 5 seconds. We're out of time. Let's think carefully. You also often hear the term male something. Kunyang.
Chauvinism.
Yes. And his name, the soldier's name, was Nicholas Chauvin. Kunyang, you're catching up. 90 versus Balut's 190. What will you have next?
Okay, people and places for 20 points.
People and places, 20 points. In 1984, this person appeared at the Olympics, breakdancing on stage with singer Lionel Richie. Only 16 at the time, he enjoyed his taste. Balut.
Michael Jackson.
Kunyang, your chance to answer, and I'll finish the question. He enjoyed his taste of stardom and soon started acting. "Show me the money" in the movie Jerry Maguire, he shouted to Tom Cruise. And Kunyang.
Tom Cruise.
Balut.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
We were looking for the other actor, not Tom Cruise, and we would have taken Cuba. We were looking for the largest and most western island of the West Indies.
That'd be kind of funny to see Tom Cruise breakdancing with Lionel Richie. Something just doesn't fit there.
And Balut, you get to choose.
People and places for 30.
And people and places, 30 points. This person was born in Italy on May 12, 1820, and was named after the city where she was born. She believed that her work was her calling from God. In 1853, she became superintendent of the hospital in London. Miss Nightingale, as she was always called? Kunyang?
Florence.
And she's remembered for her work as a nurse during the Crimean War. And the city is dominated by the huge dome of the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore. And Kunyang, you're catching up. 120 versus Balut's 210. You get to choose.
Let's stick with people and places for 40.
People and places, 40 points. Mario Del Blanc is one of the 20th century's best-known Italian tenors. He was famous for his Othello and for what many critics said was a true Italianate singing voice, but some critics complained of his lack of subtlety. His name is the same as a small independent principality of Europe. Its favorable climate and beaches attract tourists, but it is most famous for its gambling casinos. Kunyang.
Monte Carlo.
Balut?
Monaco.
Yes. Do you know the opera singer, Monaco?
No.
No, he's not that familiar to us in our generation, I suppose. And Balut, you get to choose.
People and places for 50.
Closing the category, people and places, 50 points. The president of Peru has lifted a state of emergency in most parts of the country. It was imposed earlier this month in response to a wave of strikes and protest marches. He was elected president in June 2001. His name is the same as a Spanish city near Madrid. The city is in Castilla-La Mancha. Kunyang.
Alberto.
Balut, it's your chance to answer, and I'll finish the question. On a granite hill surrounded on 3 sides by a gorge of the Tagus River. What is this name and city? Balut, 5 seconds. We are looking for a Spanish city near Madrid. Kunyang.
Seville.
Balut, 5 seconds. Balut.
Toledo.
Yeah. And Toletum was its name in ancient times. Balut, was it a guess?
Absolutely.
A very good guess.
Thank
You
you.
get to choose.
Who said it for 10?
Who said it for 10 points?
Okay, for 10 points. This famous athlete once said, "The man who views the world at 50 the same as he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life." Few would claim that he had wasted these years of his own life. He also described his skills by saying that he could float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Balut.
Muhammad Ali.
Balut, you get to choose.
Who said it for 20?
Who said it? 20 points.
Blank the Writer, an unfinished story, opened on June 12th, which would have been this person's 74th birthday, at the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum. In this small but well put together...
Balut.
Anne Frank.
And her famous diary was found in the room where she hid out. And Balut, you get to choose.
Who said it for 30?
Who said it? 30 points.
This person's essays, his chief contributions to literature, were published at various times between 1597 and 1625. In his essay on love, he said, "It is impossible to love and be wise, for it is a true rule that love is ever rewarded either with a reciprocal or with an inward and secret contempt." He is the English philosopher and statesman, one of the pioneers of modern scientific thought. Who is this person?
Kunyang.
Newton. Sir Isaac Newton.
Balut, 5 seconds. He was the originator of the expression, "knowledge is power." Kunyang.
Bacon. Sir Francis Bacon.
Do you agree, though, with his view on love?
I really don't know what it is. I've never read anything by him. I'm the king of vicarious knowledge. Let's
okay,
go
well-
with who said it for 40.
Okay, we'll go with who said it for 40 points.
Yeah, why don't we? Okay, number 40. Not number 40, for 40 points. The runaway Chinese economy is showing no signs of slowing down, expanding at an annual 9.9% rate during the first 3 months of this year. This person laid the bricks of this economic development, and he said, black cat or white cat, it's a good cat that catches the mice.
Kunyang?
Deng Xiaoping.
And he set aside his Marxist principles to make vast economic reforms. Kunyang, you get to choose.
Who said it for 50?
Closing the category, who said it for 50 points.
Okay, for 50 points. Although languages are very important in the modern-day international business world, and understanding of the cultures that accompany those languages is even more important. This person famously described, England and America are two countries separated by the same language. He is the Irish-born writer considered the most significant British dramatist since Shakespeare. Who is this person?
Ballot.
Sir Bernard Shaw.
And his Pygmalion was the basis for the movie My Fair Lady. Very good. And you get to choose Ballot.
Everyday colors.
For 10.
10.
Everyday colors for 10 points.
Hi, my name is Yi Eun-ji. I am a colorist and a researcher of KMK Color Institute. What kind of colors do you like? You may have all taken quizzes that tell you about your personality according to your favorite color. That is the special thing about colors. Well, we have some questions about everyday colors. Let's begin. This is one of the telephone directory services that has been in operation for the longest time. It is a volume or section of a telephone directory that lists businesses, services, or products alphabetically according to field. It is so called because of the color of paper they are usually printed on.
Ballot.
Yellow pages.
And Ballot, you get to choose.
Everyday colors for 20.
Everyday colors, 20 points.
The 2003 Academy Awards ceremony welcomed its guests in a toned-down manner, considering the situation with the war. This has been packed away, and the stars' grand entrances scaled down to reflect the public's mood. A stripe of this color is laid on the ground for an important visitor to walk on when arriving or departing. It is given to a dignitary, celebrity, or other important person. What is this?
Ballot.
Red. The red carpet.
And Ballot, you get to choose.
Everyday colors for 30.
Everyday colors, 30 points.
Image can be drawn through color. This is the same for the hacker community that has to do with computer security. This is often referred to as this color hat wearers. This is when a hacker is used to catch another. The corporate world has turned to this hacker sub-community to track down crackers and help discover security holes. They are called blank hat hackers. What color fits into this blank?
Kunyang?
White.
A cracker, the person that the company is trying to fight against is called a black hat hacker, and someone that is hired by the company to protect its system is called a white hat hacker.
Isn't that hard to say?
Yeah, it is. It's a tongue twister.
Hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah. And then you get to choose.
Now let's stick with everyday colors for 40.
Okay, 40 points.
Brown pigment is often produced from the black fleet of cuttlefish. After 1870, it replaced the use of bistre made from childwood in wash drawings. If you take a picture in this color tone, it will give your picture an antique look. Sometimes a filter is used to add this tone to a picture, and recently it has become a basic manual on digital cameras.
Ballot.
Sophia.
Sepia is the color of the brown pigment, and we have just one left. We'll go with everyday colors, 50 points.
Each color that is used on the national flag is significant. Director Kujistupu Kieslupuski makes an effort in the trilogy Three Colors, released in 1993 and 1994. The three colors of these movies represent the three colors on the French national flag: blue, white, and red. Blue stands for freedom, white equality, and what does red stand for?
Kunyang.
Brotherhood, fraternity, fraternité.
And Balut, it's your chance to answer. 5 seconds. Balut.
Peace.
We're guessing wildly, but if blue stands for freedom and white equality, Kunyang?
Patriotism.
Balut. 5 seconds. And the answer that we were looking for, that the red in the French flag stands for, is philanthropy. And with that, we have the Balut new winner. Congratulations.
Various prizes are awaiting our winning contenders. Your first win will take you on a trip to Jeju Island. Your second win to Japan. Your third win will take you to China. And on your fourth win, you'll win a trip to Southeast Asia. On your fifth win, a trip to Hawaii. Your sixth win, a trip to the United States. And on your seventh win, you'll take the grand prize of a tour of Europe. We hope many of you join us.
Kunyang, you already have 2 wins under your belt. You guys walk off the stage winners. How do you feel?
I think we're just happy that we made it this far. I'm excited about going to Japan and want to congratulate our opponents. They did a good job.
Yeah, they are a really strong team. Cheers.
Congratulations. Now, Balut, you've marked your first win. This is, we give you tickets to Jeju Island. Well, do you guys want to go together, or do you guys want to fight it out and see if you can get any higher?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is that
How
an
far do you
option
wanna
to
go?
just go to Jeju right now?
You could.
No, we'll stay. I didn't
So
know.
you-
I thought.
Okay,
gonna
you
try to
want to
get
try
higher.
for Japan.
Yeah.
And how far do you want to go?
Oh, as far as we can go.
What's number 7 though? It's like
Europe.
so
But-
6 is good enough.
The reason why it's an option is because number 6 is America.
Exactly.
And you being from America, you probably wouldn't want to go to America.
Well,
You
actually, I've been dying to go home. So
Oh, okay. Well, then that works out
it would
great.
be nice.
Then, so it's an option for you to go to Jeju if you don't want to go back, you know,
okay.
or someplace else, you know, before number 6. Win number 6.
Anyway, this is your first step to going all the way to wherever you can go. Congratulations again. And with that, we have a brand new one-time winner. Thank you very much for joining us, and see you again next week. Bye-bye.